Class of 2005, today is the day that you take the first step towards a bright new future. You have spent the last 12 years discovering great literature, great leaders, and great lessons. You found out why the caged bird sings, how things can and did fall apart, how equations balance, and how our government works. It is now time for you to go into the world and discover you. This is your last day of high school, but realize this is just the beginning of your journey to success in the school of life. Consider this diploma that you will receive shortly written permission to conquer the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce to you our platform guests. Welcome to Mainland High School's 2005 commencement ceremony. Ms. Candace Langford, Volusia County School Board Chairman. Ms. Judy Anderson, Vice Chairman. Ms. Judy Conte, School Board Member. Dr. Al Williams, School Board Member. Dr. Margaret Smith, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Tim Huth, Deputy Superintendent for Operations and Governmental Affairs. Dr. Chris Caldwell, Deputy Superintendent for Instructional Services. Mr. William Kelly, Deputy Superintendent for Financial and Business Services. Mrs. Peromnia Grant, Assistant Superintendent, Personnel Services. Mr. Stan Whitted, Area Superintendent, Halifax area. Dr. Mary Pat Kennedy, Area Superintendent, Southeast area. Ms. Mary Bruno, Director of Community, Career, and Technical Education. And now, Dr. Al Williams will address our graduates, followed by Superintendent Smith, who will give remarks. Dr. Williams.
It is indeed a pleasure to be here this morning. I have mixed emotions about standing here because 16 years ago, my son Anthony Williams graduated from Mainland High School. I want to congratulate the class of 2005 for what you've done. What I'd like to say to you will be very brief, but I'm hoping that I will give you a message that you can carry with you for the future. First of all, there are three ingredients that you're going to need to be successful. The first one is faith, the second one is hope, the third one is love. When we talk about faith, you have to have faith in God, you have to believe in yourself, believe in your parents, believe in the people who got you here. You have already proven to everyone that you have academic excellence. Now you're going to go out into the workforce and you're going to show everyone that you are who you are. You also must have faith and belief in the system. The system is here to stay. You must blend into the system. Secondly, you must have hope. I want each of you to have high expectations. Believe that you can do what you dream. Believe in the people who are going to help you to reach these expectations. Thirdly, I want you to have love and respect. Have love of self, have love of God, have love for the people who helped you to get here. These are the three ingredients, faith, hope, and love, that you need to be successful. How do I know? These are the three ingredients my grandmother told me some 60 years ago. These are the three ingredients I told my son, Anthony. These are the three ingredients I told my other son, Alan. These are the ingredients that you're going to need to be successful. But before I leave you, I want to give you a poem that I think is appropriate for this situation. The poem is called Promise Yourself. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. Promise yourself to make all your friends feel that there's something in them. Promise yourself to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. Promise yourself to think only of the best. Promise yourself to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. Promise yourself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. Promise yourself to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile. Promise yourself to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. Promise yourself to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. My students, I congratulate you, I salute you. Now let's go out there and give them hell. Thank you.
Distinguished platform colleagues, faculty members, parents, families, and friends, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2005. It is an honor to stand before you as Superintendent of Schools on this happy occasion and to offer congratulations to the graduates of Mainland High School. We are also here to recognize and give thanks to your parents and to others who have supported you as you have progressed to this important milestone in your lives. I am very proud of each graduating senior, just as I know that your parents, families, and teachers are proud of your achievement. This ceremony is truly a celebration of your accomplishments. Graduation is both about the past and the future. It is about your past success in completing 13 years of school, kindergarten through 12th grade, and about earning a high school diploma. You have demonstrated the knowledge and skills necessary to pass your classes and to earn the necessary class credits, as well as passing the required FCAT, the Florida Comprehensive Assessment Test. However, graduation is more about the future than the past. This is a commencement ceremony. The word commencement means beginning. It is the beginning of a new course in your life. It is my hope that you will begin that new course with the purpose of challenging yourself to be the best that you can be. You are the leaders of our future, and the future of our country, our schools, and our neighborhoods depends on you. Such a challenge is a serious matter. It must be thoughtful and enduring. Just as we must be lifelong learners, we must strive throughout our lives to fulfill our human potential. Graduates, challenge yourself to set high goals and to pursue them, to continue your aspiration of achieving, to use the value of caring to give back to your communities through leadership and service. And I know that many of you have already been involved in volunteering and service to others. Think for a moment about your priority values. Are they human worth and dignity, tolerance, honesty, trust, loyalty, responsibility? Each of you is unique in all the world, and what you do with that uniqueness and your values will determine the difference that you make in your life and in the ever-changing world. I ask you to accept with determination my challenge of committing your lives to caring. You have a responsibility and an obligation as the next generation of leaders to truly make a positive difference in this world. In closing, a reflection from the great Albert Schweitzer, a philosopher, physician, and a humanitarian. The only ones among you who will be really happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. My heartfelt congratulations on your graduation, and may this success serve as inspiration for your successes in the coming years.
At this time, it's our privilege to introduce the senior chorus for the school song.
We are from old Mainland High School, and to her we raise our song. She has always proven worthy of the ever-coming throng. Others praise the rose and lily, and to them is honor told. But we praise the stately palm tree and the dear old golden blue, for there are no other colors like the dear old golden blue. I can't believe this is the end. It seems as though we've just become good friends.
But now it's time to say goodbye. We've grown our wings and now we fly.
The time has come to walk alone. You've helped me through, and I have really grown. But days go by, they fade so fast. The present soon becomes the past. Will our dreams come true in this life? Is it true we will them alive? Built on memories that never end. Friends always in my heart. After all these years, we're family. Our home
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our student speakers, Ms. Carly Rose Roach, valedictorian, Mr. Michael Edward Angel, SGA President, Mr. Edward Manuel Tabaski, our salutatorian and senior class president.
Good morning, dignitaries, teachers, parents, friends, and graduates of the class of 2005. I would like to welcome you all with a quote from one of my dearest teachers, Mr. Derek Henry. Dearly beloved, it is indeed a great day to be among the land of the living. I am honored and humbled to stand here where so many of Mainland's graduates have come before me and so many will follow. 6 years ago, I sat in the audience of this very auditorium at my sister's commencement ceremonies. I was 12 years old, and the valedictorian's name was Paulo Rivera. He stood before an assembly just like this one, and as Paulo spoke, the unfolding of a dream began. I set a pretty lofty goal for myself that day, to be the valedictorian of the class of 2005. There were some that discouraged me, saying I was setting myself up for disappointment by having such high aspirations. But I learned not to listen to anything that tried to shift my focus from my goal. Believe me, it was not easy, but here I stand realizing a dream come true. However, I come before you today not to relate the do's of life, but the don'ts, which in my opinion are far more important. Don't allow past mistakes to guide your future, but remember, we are no longer the carefree teenagers whose mistakes could easily be covered by a few parent phone calls. Instead, we are entering a new playing field, one in which we are to be our own coaches guiding a team of one on the eternal track of life. Writer John Shaw once said, "The future is not a result of choices among alternative paths offered by the present, but a place that is created." Don't rely on others to motivate you. Up to this point, many of us have been motivated by our parents, some by our own personal goals, and some are here simply by chance. Now, looking forward, keep in mind that those hands that have guided us have released us, and we are now left to face the world, for the most part, on our own 2 feet. We must be our own sources of motivation to succeed, our own sources of passion to learn, and our own sources of wisdom to fuel these drives. We must now chart our own courses, steer our own ships, and hope that the hands that have held ours for so long have provided a sturdy dock from which to set sail. Don't judge your success based on that of others. Remember that everyone has a divine plan for their life, and no matter how many zeros are on your paycheck or how many rooms your house may hold, your own success is dictated by the happiness you are able to muster within yourself. My point is that all things are possible. We each have our own ideas of what success means to us, but you can't sit idly by and wait for it to happen. You have to make it happen by setting goals and never losing focus of your dream. We've all achieved a huge milestone in our lives today as we proudly wear our caps and gowns. So the time has come to ask yourself to set the next goal. In his 1989 inaugural address, the first President Bush, George Herbert Walker Bush, referred to our nation as 1,000 points of light that are spread like stars throughout the nation doing good. He went on to say, "We will work hand in hand, encouraging, sometimes leading, sometimes being led." And that is how I see the class of 2005, as 380 points of light about to leave the security of Mainland High School and illuminate the world. So how will you let your light shine? My fellow graduates, I wish you all good fortune in the future. Although this chapter in our lives has closed, it is but a launching pad to everything wonderful still to come. Cherish those moments to come, enjoy life, and have fun. And now, in the words of Mr. Moe, and for the last time, you Bucks have a great day.
Good morning to all those gathered here today, our parents and our community members, our faculty and staff, our distinguished guests, and you, the class of 2005. I ask you to look about you, to your right and to your left, to your parents, your friends, your teachers, and all those gathered here today in celebration. Without these people, we could never have made it this far. Their love, their guidance, and their faith is what allows us to sit here today as graduates. Let us give them a round of applause. As members of the class of 2005, we complained and we nagged about how we hated the idea of an early morning graduation. However, it is fitting for this occasion. For as the sun rises above the ocean, a new day is indeed dawning. As its warm rays dispel the darkness and the unknown, and we walk across the stage before us, we start a new chapter in the book of life. This journey upon which we now embark will have its challenges and its opportunities. We have heard for years that education opens new doors and creates new opportunities, and it is true. For the future that awaits us is filled with great opportunities and bright ambitions. However, with every new venture, there comes an opportunity cost. Every choice we make from this day forward carries with it a price, one we must now pay on our own. As we leave the stage today, we are now fully responsible for our actions and the consequences they bring fruit to. Caution and insight are skills that all of us must attain and make good practice of. Our teachers and parents have given us the knowledge and skills necessary to survive in the ever-changing world before us, but they can no longer force us to use them. We must take a careful look at every choice we make and every opportunity we take, because each one changes the future. As a single drop of water can shatter the stillness of a lake, so too can a single wrong choice throw a fruitful and stable life out of order. Now, there are three great things that we all must have if we wish to succeed, and that will make life far easier and far more fulfilling for each of us: faith, hope, and love. Faith is a deep belief in something, anything, you must believe if you wish to succeed. Without faith, life is empty and very desolate. Faith, not money, not power, but faith is what truly keeps our world turning and our society moving. As a leader, you must have faith in those working for you, for within them lies your ability to succeed. As an athlete, you need deep faith in your teammates. No one alone can win a championship. Faith is what keeps mankind alive and what maintains the order and vitality of our society. Hope comes hand in hand with faith. Without hope, morale plummets and there is no point in living. Hope is maintaining your faith and beliefs when all odds are against you. For in our darkest hour, when all else is barren and gone, only those who have hope will remain. Love. It is that topic of life that poets and artists have endeavored to describe and to put into words. Many have failed. I can only tell you today this: without love, there is no life. Love for God, for a soulmate, for a job, for yourselves, and for a future. Love is the glue that keeps humanity together and allows us to coexist in an environment constantly at the breaking point. Without these three attributes, your intellect, your athletic, or your artistic skills mean nothing. To succeed, you must have faith, hope, and love. And now, classmates and friends, I must say, it has been an honor to serve as your student government president, to be one of your peers, and to stand here together at this moment. Without your support, our school and our community would not be where they are today. So now, give yourselves a round of applause. I wish you all the best luck in all your future endeavors, and thank you.
Standing up here and looking out among the faces, all I can do is think about the past 4 years that have gone by. Looking back, it has been an amazing journey. Good morning, class of 2005. Today, we have reached the end of our days at Mainland High School, going wherever life calls us, knowing we will never be together as we are right now. I may not know all of you, but I feel as if everyone here wearing a blue cap and gown has been a part of my experience. When I first came to Mainland, I was scared. For those of you who remember me freshman year, let's just say I was shy. I remember the first time I saw Mainland flood in a rainstorm, the first time I entered a classroom, my first trip to Rose Bay, and it was all so new. Then the construction began. We finished in the same building, but I don't think I would have wanted it any other way. It feels like home. As a senior class, we have overcome a lot and had some fun doing it. From trolls to hurricanes, we have seen it all. I am grateful to all of you for allowing me to have had the privilege of being your senior class president. I can remember my heart thumping the last day of my junior year, waiting for the announcement. It has been my honor to serve you. I have truly enjoyed my time here at Mainland. My friends have allowed me to do that. Those I met on the football field, in a classroom, in the halls, and outside of school. I have grown thanks to you. I believe some of the most extraordinary people I will ever meet I know already. My times as a Buck were all memorable, but there is one that sticks out. I know it has been said over and over again, but I will never forget the night that Mainland High School won the state football championship. It was the crowning achievement in high school, but more than that, it links me forever to all the football players that have gone and will go through Mainland. I can look at that ring, this ring, just as I look at you all today, with a smile and a sigh. Now it is time for me to say thank you to everyone who has helped me to make it to this podium. I am looking at you all right now. As I look over the crowd, I must mention first my parents. They were there for it all. Good days, bad days, any day I needed them. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for just being there with kind words as well as tough words when I needed them. It is not every day that you can find parents who care as much as you do. To my brother CJ, I leave you here at Mainland only to watch you grow from a distance. No matter what I say, I am proud of you and will always be there. To my best friend John, for the first time in 12 years, our paths will not cross. I know that a friendship like this one cannot be broken by distance. As I leave Mainland High School, I must thank the entire faculty and staff for their support. To my teachers, Mrs. Mannix, the guidance department, and my coaches, their efforts have molded me into the man that stands before you. Without this combination of truly wonderful individuals, I would have been lost in high school. If there is one piece of advice I can give everyone here, it is to do something. Get involved, volunteer, join a club, play a sport, sing, act, draw, do anything you can. From my personal experience, I know that I would not be the same person I am today if I had simply survived Mainland. So as we depart, I am telling you to do as much as you can with the time you are given, no matter if you go to college, community college, the armed forces, or straight to a job. So, as we leave the halls of Mainland and head into our next stage of life, remember that although high school is behind us, the world is waiting with arms outstretched. Thank you very much. Now, as senior class president, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2005 for roll call.
celebrate the accomplishment of graduation for every single Buccaneer that we love and respect. And it is very important that our audience of friends and family members remember that as we celebrate each graduate, be respectful that your celebration not extend into the important time that the next student in line expects and their families anticipate. So please, let us be celebratory but respectful so that every single Buccaneer name that we treasure can be heard. Thank you.
To begin, Ms. Candace Langford, Chairman of the School Board, and Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Margaret Smith, will join Mrs. Graham in shaking hands with our graduates. Carly Rose Roach, valedictorian. Edward Manuel Tabaski, salutatorian. Michael Edward Angel, summa cum laude. Alicio Torres III, honors. Eric Alexander Robbins. Angelina Abreu. Rochelle Lee Alger, summa cum laude. Zachariah Daniel Angel. Jennifer Sue Angel, honors. Taryn Kenya Anthony. Sarah Kathleen Applegate, summa cum laude. Amber Marie Ashton, honors. Avery Jamar Atkins. Erica Jeanette Austin. Jan Alexis Bailey, honors. Kelly Ann Bailey, honors. Amanda Renee Ballard. Alicia Maureen Bass, honors. Ivan LeVar Beasley, cum laude. Portia Bonet Bell, honors. Siddiqa Sarah Mulchin, summa cum laude. Marky Rayshawn Benford. John Stephen Berglund Jr., honors. Samuel Alejandro Bernal, summa cum laude. Robert Carl Betts, summa cum laude. Kyle Richard Blake, honors. Matthew Kenneth Blunt. Stephen Richard Bodiford, magna cum laude. Terrell Gerard Bolden. David Allen Bonjuk. Adam Richard Boudreau, honors. Laskyra Janae Bowden. Leanna Mauricia Bradley, magna cum laude. John Andrew Brazy, honors. Alicia Ann Bressy. Emily Elizabeth Brewer. Frank Brewer, Jr. David Lee Brock. Freddie Brockington. April Lee Brogan. Christopher Adam Brown. Jennifer Jane Bryant, honors. Katrina Mary Elise Bryant, honors. Sarah Marie Buckwald, summa cum laude. Clyde David Bumgarner, Jr. Kevin Snapper Birch. Jacob Michael Bird, honors. Tiffany Shea Burks, cum laude. Kyle Lemuel Burnham. Ashley Nicole Burris. Lauren Josephine Burson. Kaylin Ashley Burton. Rebecca Elaine Campbell. Mark Andrew Carrick, summa cum laude. Cale William Carter. Maggie Kaysen. Juan Jose Cervantes. Nathaniel David Sharon. Mia Lachey Chavis, magna cum laude. Dan Chen, summa cum laude. Trevine Trishan Christian, honors. Adam Nevin Clark, cum laude. Christopher Jerome Clemens. Stephania Lorraine Coffey, honors. Angelique Caroline Cohen. Javon Antony Coleman. Nakithra Shawana Coleman. Daniel Anthony Coluccio. Tiffany Nicole Conti. Krista Leanne Coons. Peggy Ann Corbett, honors. Kyle James Cotton, summa cum laude. Natalie Brooke Cravata, honors. Richard Augustus Crow III, cum laude. And now, Ms. Judy Anderson, Vice Chairman of the School Board, and Mr. Timothy Huth, Deputy Superintendent, will join Mrs. Graham in greeting the graduates. Krista Cunningham, magna cum laude. Camille LeVar Currington. Nicholas Parnell Daniels. Tiffany Nicole David. Brent Levon Davis Jr., honors. George Harold Stephen Davis. Lacey Catherine Davis. Lindsay Lachelle Davis, magna cum laude. Jamie Carlina Day. Kyle James Daybolt. Matthew Russell DeMichael, honors. Jerron Leland Denson. Amanda Dawn DeVore. Jillian Gail Diamond. Yanalisi Diaz, magna cum laude. Dominique Angelica Di Lorenzo, honors. Denise Marie D'Onofrio, magna cum laude. Lindsay Lee Driggers, honors. Joshua Ryan Durance. Desmond Damone Edwards, honors. Miranda Marie Eggert. Brian Fernando Ellis. Tony Lorenza Emanuel II. Darlene Marie Emerson, summa cum laude. Christina Marie Engelhardt, honors. Robert Beasley Evans. Leslie Arlene Every. Rodrigo Fernandez, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Ferris, cum laude. Kaylin Beth Fields, magna cum laude. Kyle Matthew Fisher, summa cum laude. Katie Beth Fitzgibbons. Leah Agina Fleming, honors. Jana Lynette Fort, honors. Corey Lashard Fountain, summa cum laude. Matthew Stewart Chalmers Fox, honors. David Michael Fewitt, honors. Phoebe Delisa Fuqua, honors. Keon Samuel Gaines. Brandon Corey Gallagher. Brian Daniel Gallagher. Randy Dwayne Galloway Jr. Jermaine Burt Gardner. Jonathan Michael Garner, summa cum laude. Daniel Nicole Garrett, honors. Reynard Jerome Gearing, honors. Tania Laverne Gentle, honors. Nicole Danielle Giroux, honors. Ashley Michelle Gibbs, honors. Brittany Nicole Gibson, honors. Rachel Lynn Golub, summa cum laude. Tara Marie Golub, cum laude. Danielle Marie Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Venetia Barche Gooden, summa cum laude. Taisha Lee Faye Gould. Patricia Ann Grotz, honors. Nicole Danielle Gray, summa cum laude. Jessica Ann Grell. Rebecca Sophia Guillen, summa cum laude. Tyler Patrick Gullickson, summa cum laude. Whitney Ann Elizabeth Gum, summa cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Gundy. Ryan Kelly Hales, cum laude. Lindsay Ann Halpin. Gregory Allen Halstead, cum laude. Gerald Allen Hankerson, Jr. Heather Lynn Harris, honors. Chandrika Lachey Harris, honors. William Christopher Harrison, honors. Jamar Ertiger Hart. Callie Ann Hartman, cum laude. Yvonne Elise Hartung, summa cum laude. Darius Latrell Hatcher, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Hatfield, honors. At this time, Ms. Judy Conti, school board member, and Dr. Mary Pat Kennedy, area superintendent, will now shake hands with our graduates. Erin Veronica Hatt, cum laude. Demetrius Reginald Hawkins II. Dennis William Hawkins. Samuel Reynard Heath, Jr., honors. John Michael Hagerty, Jr. Michael Levon Henry, magna cum laude. Melissa Parisia Herman, honors. Jose Giovanni Hernandez, Jr., honors. Drina Marie Hines, magna cum laude. Amber Nicole Hostetler, summa cum laude. Miles Edgar Honer. Maria Michelle Hollifield. Jonathan Zev Honigman, summa cum laude. Erin Janera Huff, summa cum laude. Casey Lynn Hull. Matthew Gary Hunter. Angela Lynn Houston, summa cum laude. Philip David Iozzi. David William Jackson, magna cum laude. Kristen Nicole Jackson, summa cum laude. Ronald Jackson II, summa cum laude. Valencia Latoya Jackson. Johnny Edward James Jr. Stephen Anthony Jason Jr., honors. Jonathan Michael Jadif. Ana Morella Jimenez, magna cum laude. Ariana Paola Jimenez, magna cum laude. Antoine Lamar Johnson. Jared Shane Johnson, summa cum laude. Jenna Nicole Johnson. John William Johnson V, cum laude. Mandy Nicole Johnson, honors. Emily Christine Jones, summa cum laude. Latoya Latrice Jones. Wesley Malcolm Xavier Jones. DeAnthony Ray Johnson. Josephine Roberta Calvin, summa cum laude. Michael Aaron Cornell, cum laude. April Michelle Kerr. Michael LeRae Keel, Jr. Lembia Augusta Kinsler. Caitlin Nicole Clem, honors. Antonia Marie Klein, honors. Crystal Leanne Kenke, honors. Cy Anthony Lambert. Damian Conroy Leachman. Anthony Lewis Leffer. Victor E. Letke, summa cum laude. Matthew Devon Lewis. Matthew Wesley Lyles. Shin E. Liu, magna cum laude. Paige Delanoy Livermore, summa cum laude. Megan Jennifer Lockaby. Ivory Rose Loper. Leland Cornelius Loper, honors. Christine Marie Lowe, honors. Amina Whitney Lowry, summa cum laude. At this time, Dr. L. Williams, School Board Member, and Ms. Paramnia Grant, Assistant Superintendent, Personnel Services, will congratulate the graduates. Ashley Jaquay Lucas, honors. Bradley Joel Liebarger. Stephen James McDuffie. Allison Tanae Robin Mailer, honors. Laura Marie Mayo. Clinton Stephen Mempel, summa cum laude. Ashley Dominique Martino, honors. Tara Emily Mariumoto, cum laude. Jacob Michael Massey. Mary Ellen Masters. Alexander Anastasios Mavromatis, honors. Elizabeth Ann McFall, magna cum laude. Ernest Willis McCanty, honors. Mazale Trishinadon McFall. Michael Joseph McFall. Sean Patrick McGuire, summa cum laude. Kyle Zachary McClendon, honors. Jennifer Jacqueline Medina. Gregory Lee Meeks, Jr. Tiffany Reyna Menchaca, honors. James Frederick Menke III. Esam Helmi Magahed Jr. Amanda Christine Michaels. Kristen Renee Miles. Donald Edwin Miller III, magna cum laude. Tanya Michelle Mills, honors. Andrea Nicole Mitchell. Freddie Lee Mitchell. Courtney Nashana Moore, cum laude. Ashley Marie Muse. Shannon Marie Mungerson, honors. Gregory John Murphy. Kelsey Lauren Myers, summa cum laude. Brandon Vincent Nichols. Claude Xavier Nicholas. Kalina Shante Norris, honors. Stephen Matthew Norton, summa cum laude. Anthony Amir Nurian, cum laude. Jesse Ray O'Neill, honors. Elizabeth Patrice Oates. Ashley Ray Olinger. Lawrence Anthony Oliva, cum laude. Katrinka Alexandra Oliver, honors. Rafael James Ortiz Torres. Alex Gerard Oxendine. Kimberly Ann Parks. Tyrell Jerron Parks. Christina Michelle Parnell. Layla Marie Patel, cum laude. Sneha Kiran Patel, summa cum laude. Keon Shamar Patterson. Christina Marie Perman. Honors. Michael Eugene Phillips. At this time, Dr. Chris Colwell, Deputy Superintendent, and Mr. Stan Whitted, Area Superintendent, will now join Mrs. Graham in shaking the hands of our graduates. Sergio Picardo, cum laude. Malcolm Abdul Lavar Powell, honors. Robert Charles Priest III. Richard Brad Price. Amy Lynn Prideaux, summa cum laude. Jessica Marie Priest, honors. Ishmael Mahdi Kwawi, summa cum laude. Amanda Bland Radaba, cum laude. Timothy Michael Radis, summa cum laude. Ayana Monet Ramser, honors. Chantel Marie Reed. Thomas Harold Reed, Jr. Jocelyn Roxana Reyes. Catherine Irene Reyes. Gregory Tyrone Richards II. Bezad Farhang Ritchie, summa cum laude. Ryan Allen Rigner, summa cum laude. Daniel Stephan Ripalone. Davida Delilah Robinson. Leslie Ann Romeo, magna cum laude. Matthew Paul Rosa. Michelle Marie Rossi, cum laude. Jennifer Ray Ruiz, honors. Crystal Nicole Rutherford. Rampton Sadagika, honors. Amanda Marie Samples. Banara Tyshawn Sanford, cum laude. Sebastian Lord Schaefer. Raymond Carlton Scott, Jr. Matthew Robert Salover, cum laude. Amber Lee Sexton. Sierra Nicole Sheffield. Jarrell Keon Shropshire. Michael Lee Silver, summa cum laude. Irvin Lamar Simmons, Jr., honors. William Matthew Simpkins. Brittany Ashari Singletary. Christopher Elvis Sizemore. Ryan Paul Skinner, cum laude. Alan Bernard Smith, Jr. Holly Michelle Smith, summa cum laude. James Lee Smith III, honors. Craig Charles Snipes, honors. Valerie Andrea Solis, honors. Zachary Leander Sparks. Samantha Ann Spangman. Charles Franco St. Angelo. Duncan James St. Gelais, magna cum laude. Lakeisha Danae Stevens, honors. Tiffany Lynn Stevens. Shannon Marie Stidham, cum laude. Andrea Nicole Stinson, cum laude. Nathaniel Vincent Stokes, honors. Lauren Elizabeth Straker, summa cum laude. Brandon Nathaniel Strapp. David Bernard Strapp. Caitlin Leslie Street, cum laude. At this time, Mr. William Kelly, Deputy Superintendent, and Ms. Mary Bruno, Director of Community, Career, and Technical Services, will greet the graduates. Ashley Nicole Stubbs, honors. Watricia LaPortia Sumter. Tiffany Joyce Swartz, magna cum laude. Amber Gail Swayze, summa cum laude. Mark Gada Tagami. Daisy Ray Michelle Theodore, summa cum laude. Ebony Nicole Thomas, honors. Anthony Jerome Thompson. Jordan Michael Thompson. Stephanie Nicole Thompson, cum laude. John Richard Tinsman, Jr., summa cum laude. Laura Carissa Tippins, honors. Gerard LaShawn Tolbert, Jr. Chanel Charmaine Tolles. Harshad J. Prakash Trivedi. Jasmine Dominique Tucker, honors. Tammy Lynn Tuffley. Jessica Ray Turner. Casey James Twigg. Adacia Lacole Tyler, honors. Jennifer Nicole Patricia Vardamoskis. Jeremy Wayne Varan. Sarah Christine Vinyl, honors. Alicia Rayshawn Wade. Robert Craig Wagner II. Jessica Lee Wales, honors. Alicia Mary Warrington, cum laude. Jocelyn Tiffany Watson, summa cum laude. Ryan Paul Widener, honors. Lisa Ann Welch, cum laude. Alexis Nicole Kelly West. Dina Michelle Wheeler. Amanda Joy White, honors. Serena Nicole White, honors. Teresa Darling White, honors. Jessica Hope Whittington, cum laude. Stacy Lavelle Wiley, honors. Brian DeVal Ulysses Williams. Dexter King Williams, magna cum laude. Dominique Luttrell Williams, honors. Kamira Lachey Williams. Philip Williams. Talicia Shante Williams, honors. DeAndre Rayshawn Wilmore. Kelvin Lamont Wilson. William Chase Wimberly, honors. Sean William Winkleman. Summerlin Wise, honors. Mary Grace Elizabeth Woollyhand, summa cum laude. Thomas Michael Yarbrough, summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Yoakley. Kwame Mandlef Young. Karen Alejandra Cepeda, honors. John Joseph Zoshak IV, honors. Philip Francis Zoshak, honors. Jessica Ray Downer.
Class of 2005, prepare to commence.
Good evening, parents, members of the community, faculty, administration, and most importantly, the unforgettable class of 2005. Seems as though it were only yesterday that you all emerged from infancy, took your initial steps, and ultimately and somewhat miraculously landed safely in Buck Paradise. As bright-eyed freshmen, during the last 4 years, you have distinguished yourselves in every walk of life. Tonight, we pay homage to you for your many accomplishments over the past 4 years. We celebrate who you have been as a class, and we prepare to embrace all that you will become, collectively and individually. As a community and a school system committed to a first-rate education, we stand behind the education that we provided. As members of a school community with mounds of pride, we remind you that you're not simply graduates of a great institution, but members of an extended family. As parents and family members, we remind you that through the difficulties and successes that lie ahead, our devotion and our commitment to you will remain unchanged. Contrary to what some of you might think, you don't know everything yet. As my mother once told me, if you know everything at 18, what will be left for you to know at 19? Despite the urge to rush out on your own and conquer the world, be patient and remember that Rome was neither built nor conquered in a day. We admonish you to work daily on your attitude and your character. Long after you have shown others how brilliant you are, how much you know, how good you are, they will remain unchanged until you show them how much you really care. Remember that the best lessons in life are usually free, and many of them are found in a book. Conclusion, many of you once had a teacher who started each day with a simple saying, "Beloved, it is a great and magnificent day to be among the living," he would say. He was able to say that because he discovered long ago that Aristotle was right when he proclaimed that the pursuit of happiness was a most worthy endeavor. But it became increasingly true as he realized that true happiness works from the inside out. My fellow Buccaneers, it is a great and magnificent day to be among the living. It is a great and magnificent day because you, the members of the class of 2005, thought enough of us, your Mainland family, to share your happiness, to share your peace, to share your ups, and to share your downs with us. We wish you all many years of happiness and an eternity of peace. God bless you.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the person who has carefully crafted the educational experience these seniors have received. She is a motivator, an innovator, and a creator of programs that foster academic excellence. She is indeed the navigator of Mainland's great ship. Please welcome the most beloved Buccaneer of all, our principal, Mrs. Patricia Brown.
Welcome this evening to the Senior Honors Program for Mainland High School. Tonight's ceremony certainly intends to recognize the accomplishments of all of the class of 2005. The students before you have helped to implement some outstanding programs in our community, including the successful 4 academies that we have at Mainland, the Rose Bay Project, state championship and regional and district championship athletic teams. They really have been an outstanding group of accomplishers. The students, parents, and teachers who have gathered here tonight are the reasons these graduates from Mainland High School are the pride of our school. And we want you to know that these students have made tremendous contributions to their community. In fact, the class of 2005 has recorded a record almost 21,000 community service hours to fruition. $3.5 million worth of scholarships. Seniors, you have truly set an incredibly high standard for the juniors that will follow you in the way of excellence in all areas of high school life. A special word of appreciation, however, needs to go to the parents and family members in this audience. Because of your love and support of these young people, they've been successful in high school. It may not have always been the easiest task, sometimes getting them up in the morning or sending them off to school, or even occasionally having to respond to a call from the school about an event that had occurred. But keep in mind that all of those things have culminated this evening in their successful, tenacious pursuit of their high school diploma. And of that, we should all be extremely proud, and we thank you for the support that made it possible. Some will leave with scholarships tonight, others with certificates and other kinds of awards, but I hope that all will leave with a real sense of inspiration for the future and the knowledge that each graduate deserves very special and individual recognition tonight for successfully completing their high school education. Thank you for being here tonight as a part of that. We want to celebrate this evening with you. We certainly hope that you will return at graduation and attend that lovely event, which we hope to be just as dignified and orderly as this evening's will be, because all of us can celebrate the collective and individual successes of each individual here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, parents, honored guests, faculty, friends, and of course the graduating class of 2005. I must tell you what an honor it is to address the senior class of 2005. Seeing the look of pride on the faces of the graduates and their parents, and it's a wonderful experience for me and the staff and the faculty. I am sure all of you have a great sense of pride for what you have accomplished. Let me take a moment right now to remind you, graduates, that you would have never made it this far without the support of your parents, your family, your teachers. So let's please give this wonderful support team a round of applause. I know you're all dying to move on and get started with the next chapter of this great American saga called your life. So let's talk a little about what you are about to encounter as you ease on down the road. First of all, in the near future, depending on how kind or fed up with you your parents are, you will have to start paying your own rent, utilities, car payment, insurance, cell phone bills. Yes, you're even going to have to feed and clothe yourself. Aren't you excited? No. I know you are. No, your parents are not expected to cover these expenses until you are 30. So if I were you, I would start to take care of those personal things you own now, because they might have to last you a long time. Secondly, within a year or so, if not sooner, you're going to need to either go to college to get a degree or enter the military or get some type of specialized training so you can get started on a career. And hopefully, it's a career you like. You see, that's the key. to find something you want to do every day. And hopefully, you'll make a little bit more than minimum wage. Now, I know minimum wage just went up $1, but believe me, you cannot live very comfortably and enjoy all the luxuries you had at home at $6.15 an hour. So you darn well better get a skill or a career. Oh yeah. I also need to remind you that mom and dad are no longer your personal bankers. From now on, when you borrow money, you have to pay it back. Also, if you can get a job where you can wear flip-flops every day, odds are you won't be making much money. And if you think our tardy or absence policy was tough, you're in for a real shock. Try pulling that stuff in a real job and see how long before you're out of work. And then you won't be able to pay your own bills. Oh yeah, should that happen, you cannot move back home. Okay. Sooner or later, you'll be thinking about a life mate, marriage, and starting a family. Please, make it later rather than sooner. Yourselves yet, let alone a family. Please, wait till you're mature enough and financially ready to take on such an important task. Oh, and by the way, your parents are expected to someday spoil your children or their grandchildren. They are not expected to raise them for you. Seriously though, remember this, the most important and hardest job you will ever have in your life will be your job as a parent. You must do it well. Now that you're about to go into the real world, you will find out very quickly how well you're going to hold up and how well you're going to survive. Decisions you make every day will determine your success or your failure. And guess what? You're going to mess up sometimes and make mistakes. And often they're going to cost you. And how much it costs you depends on how often you mess up. Your parents can't hold your hands forever. Your teachers can't guide you or teach you forever. Sooner or later, you, and only you, will have to take the time to step up to the plate and be responsible for the choices you make. And it's hard. But you need to know that as hard as it is, your life can be wonderful, manageable, productive, and happy. If you learn to watch out for the warning signs. There are warning signs all around you. You need to open your eyes and pay attention. Let me just mention a few basic, simple warning signs. We have laws. They're warning signs as to how we are to exist as a society. If we don't follow the laws, then we don't coexist well with each other. For instance, traffic laws. You keep driving 95 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, or keep running stop signs or tailgating, it won't be long before something serious happens. If you're drinking and driving, sooner or later it will catch up with you, and it won't be long before you are not a member of society any longer. And what's worse, you will probably ruin or take someone else's life with you. You know, this past weekend, there were 8 traffic accidents that killed 10 people on Florida roads, and more than half of them were under 21. Do you realize how blessed this school is? We had 4 students from Mainland High School, 3 from this class alone, involved in major life-threatening automobile and motorcycle accidents this year, and they survived. And some are here with us tonight. Thank God. There are many other high schools throughout this country that cannot make that statement. They were not so fortunate. Your transportation is not a God-given right. It is a skill that must be taken seriously and exercised cautiously by all of us. It's a warning sign. How about your health? You know, the medical field has made incredible progress in the last 50 years. They are now capable of curing many things that a century ago would have killed most. All that we've learned about nutrition and exercise can help you, but you must listen. If you don't go to the doctors to get recommended checkups and tests throughout your life, you will not give yourself a fighting chance to survive and stay alive. Early detection is the key to a long, healthy life. Pay attention to the warning signs. Do what's good for you. How about your finance and investments? Here's a warning, simple one. There's no legitimate get-rich-quick schemes. If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably not true. So do your homework. Or as it's referred to in the real world, do your due diligence. Be cautious before you gamble your hard-earned savings away. And remember, you gotta work hard for the things in life you want. Here's another warning sign. You had better plan on setting up your own retirement program. Do not count on this government to help you. If you want to be comfortable in your old age, you had better start planning now, and I don't mean 20 years from now. I mean that. Now, I can go on and on about the warning signs of life, but I think you get my idea. Take advantage of your ability to think, rationalize, and learn, and use that to your advantage. But now, let's talk about your life without warning signs. What do you think? If our 4 students who survived those serious accidents had any idea 2 minutes before what was going to happen to them, if they did, they would have trusted their instincts and hopefully they would have done anything they could to avoid those incidents. There was no warning. It happened in a split second. Many things that come your way in life will give you no warning. When we returned from the winter holiday this year, the first thing I said to all of my students was that I was not going to put up with any moaning and groaning about how hard they had it or how bad it was. And I didn't want to hear any griping for the rest of the school year. I didn't want to hear any excuses from any of them. You want to know why? Because a few days before we came back from that holiday, without any warning at all, 200,000 people on this planet lost their lives to an act of nature like that. The tsunami destroyed multitudes of homes, towns, cities in a matter of just a few moments with no warning. No chance for most of those people to hold their children one more time, to tell their families how much they love them, or to apologize for an unkind word, or something ill-spoken, or something harmful they might have done to someone. No chance to make amends, or to say they were sorry, or to say I love you. They all perished in such a short period of time. What do you think those victims would have been given for a chance to prepare with their loved ones for such a tragedy? There was no warning sign. This world is very cruel, and this life is very fragile. Sometimes you have no control. That is why you need to live a good, full life, filled with meaning every day. You'll never know when your time is up. And all the more reason to pay attention to the warning signs you do get. Listen to them. Use your God-given ability to think and the knowledge your teachers have given you to rationalize and the wisdom of experience your parents have tried to instill in you, use all of those elements to survive as a good person and an important, productive member of our society. And if you falter, and many of you will, well then you need to reevaluate your life and do a reassessment. Reinvent yourself if you must. Recommit yourself to your goals. Reinvest in yourself. You are the greatest asset and investment you have. You can bet that Chrissy and Ashley and Paige and Jermaine are grateful for the chance to continue their lives and to hold their parents and friends and tell them they love them. And you can bet that they are ready to make the most of the gift of life that was not taken away from them. They were given a second chance. You all have the gift of life. Live it full with meaning and purpose and love. And one other thing. Learn to say please and thank you. Next to the word love, they are some of the most important words you will ever use in this world. We all love you. Please make us proud. Thank you all.
Good evening, family and friends and seniors. Brief closing remarks here. I'm centering on 3 or 4 themes: belief, motivation, attitude, and soaring. Believe and succeed. The key to happiness is having dreams. The key to success is making those dreams come true. Motivation, it's true that we become what we think about. You must motivate yourself from within. The inner drive for excellence motivates you to always be the best you possibly can in whatever it is that you decide to do. In the area of attitude, attitude is the way in which you view your life. Attitude is either failure reinforcing or success reinforcing. There is a little difference between common people and those who are uncommonly successful. The little difference is their attitude. The big difference is whether that attitude is positive or negative. Your attitude is a precious personal possession. And lastly, in the area of soaring, this comes from a 13th century poem that I had read, and I just kind of modified a little bit. You are born with potential. You are born with goodness and trust. You are born with ideals and dreams. You are born with wings. Learn to use them and soar. Seniors, you have soared to great heights and accomplishments here tonight. Be proud of those accomplishments. Be proud of yourselves. Congratulations. Also, don't forget to thank your parents, guardians, and others in your life who helped you to get to this moment in your life. Take care and God bless.